Hello friends, I'm George, the nice smelling gentleman. Welcome back to the channel guys. I hope that all of you are doing well. Originally I had something else planned for today. I already have a video that's recorded and uploaded, but there's a certain topic that's gaining a lot of traction and it's becoming very hot very quickly, and I wanted to address that thing in a separate video. So probably I'm going to do 2 uploads today. The topic of today's video is: are we seeing the end of clone fragrances as a niche, and are we seeing the end of clone fragrance content? And the reason why I'm asking these questions is the reasoning behind this is the fact that a few content creators have already gone through the experience of designer and niche fragrance companies actually going after them and striking some of their content. And I've also had a personal experience like that. So let's discuss this today. First of all, I'm going to try to quickly give you a bit of a background to the whole story, how it all started up. A few days ago, Ashton from JenSense, Ash from JenSense, who's one of the most well-known and one of the most popular fragrance YouTube reviewers, had this experience of one of his older videos being striked because it promotes counterfeit products of sorts. In that video, he was talking about the clone of a Baccarat Rouge 540, and the parent company of Maison Francis Kurkdjian strike that content as promoting counterfeit products, and that video got taken down, and that started to become a bit of a hot topic. Yesterday, Neep, who is better known as Aromatics in the community, also did a video on this very same topic where he discussed, clone fragrances and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to watch that video because it got taken down very quickly, probably by Neep himself, because it started a bit of a controversy, in the comment section, at least from what I was able to find online. But even before all this, I had a personal experience, a pretty similar personal experience. My Instagram profile, my Instagram page got taken down, got suspended about 2 weeks ago. Now, at that point in time, I wasn't sure why that's the case, because all of the content on my Instagram page was pretty much my own, the photos there and the videos that I had uploaded on my Instagram page were all of them were my personal stuff. So at the time I wasn't sure why my Instagram page got suspended. The Instagram team didn't give me any reasoning apart from the fact that they said that I'm breaking their terms and conditions, and that was it. At the time, I was not sure whether I had 2 possibilities. One of them was that maybe someone had reported my page for one reason or another, and the second sort of a reason that I came up was the fact that I openly stated that I'm putting up photos of fragrances that are cloning this famous designer and niche scents. At the time, I wasn't sure which of the 2 reasons were, the main reason why my Instagram page got suspended. But now I'm pretty sure, after everything that's been going on in the past few days, I'm pretty sure that it was based on the fact that I was openly stating that, I'm showing clone fragrances on my Instagram page. My Instagram page got suspended. I appealed that decision, and a few hours later I got an automatic reply from the guys from Instagram that pretty much my Instagram account is disabled and deleted. So I no longer have an Instagram account. And that got me thinking, along with everything that's been going on lately, with JenSense and all that stuff, that maybe we're starting to see, designer and niche brands and their representatives actually starting to take some action towards companies that are cloning their original scents. To be honest, I can't say that I'm surprised of what's actually, started happening in the past few days. In the past few years, the clone fragrance market has really exploded, and I was pretty sure that sooner or later, the designer and niche companies will actually start to feel the heat. We'll see a drop in their sales, and they will start to take some sort of an action. Now, to be fully honest with you, I've never been fully okay with the fact that Middle Eastern fragrance brands have been so openly, copying the original scents when it comes to even the, the branding, the the bottle design, the whole presentation, the packaging. I never thought that this is really okay, and that coupled with the fact that they've become so popular and started to affect the sales of the original fragrances, again, I think it was inevitable that sooner or later, you know, the designer and the niche fragrance companies will actually start to come after the clone fragrances and also come after the you know, the content creators which are covering the clone scents, like myself for an example. Now in the past almost a year now, my channel has been mainly focused on covering this type of scents, so you know, it will be interesting how all this will affect my channel as well, you know, and myself. And probably I have to take some sort of an action, and probably I'll have to start to address the scents that I'm the fragrances that I'm showing in my videos in a different way. Probably we'll start, all of us will have to stop using the term or the word clones or dupes, you know, stuff like that, you know, words like that to describe what we're covering in our videos. We'll have to come up with a different term, and that's okay. You know, you have to adapt in life. I've thought that always, that you know, in order to succeed in life, you have to be able to adapt to the changing conditions. At least for the moment, I'm not planning to stop showing you guys, you know, fragrances that are clones of a famous designer in niche scents, but again, I have to probably come up with a different term to describe what I'm talking about in my videos. At least for the moment, I'm going to stick with my game plan, and I'm going to keep creating content that the same content that I've been creating in the past half a year up to 1 year, and cover cheap Middle Eastern fragrances that are pretty much inspired by famous designer and niche scents. But also, I'm very curious to hear your opinions on the matter. What do you think about what's been happening lately? Are we seeing the start of the end of the clone fragrance market, or are we seeing the start of the end of clone fragrance content, especially on YouTube? Are we going to see more and more cases like this, where, you know, the original designer and niche companies go after the content creators? Do you think that it is right to actually go after the creators who are simply covering something? We're not the guys who are making the fragrances, we're just the guys who are covering and talking about them. Do you think that's right? I really want to hear your opinion on this matter. Please use the comment section below this video to let me know what are your thoughts about all these things that are currently going on. And so guys, this was all for today. I really hope that today's video was, you found today's video interesting. If you did, as usual, give it a like. And I also hope that you're going to join me in my next video. And until then, stay safe and bye bye.